Hi everybody, Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is. Misanthrope. What is a misanthrope? Well, a misanthrope is a person who hates people. Somebody with an abiding suspicion and hatred of humanity. It's a pretty negative term. Okay, now where does it come from? It comes from Greek to Latin, and from Latin to French, and of course, we steal it from the French. In 1622, in a piece of work by somebody named Joseph Hall. Now, Joseph Hall was he was an Anglican bishop, a Cambridge guy. He was a moral philosopher, but he also wrote satire. And one of his works was called Characters of Vices and Virtues, in which he actually created characters to embody virtues and vices. And one of those vices is the misanthrope. Okay, now it comes into English, as I said, in 1622, but it's in the 1660s that something big happens with this word. It's introduced in 1622, but it's sort of introduced. In the 1660s, the Restoration is going on in London. That means the king is back, the merry monarch, Restoration comedy, bawdy, wild. Everybody's having one big frickin' party after a dozen years of these killjoy Puritans, right? And this is important because it's a very receptive atmosphere to what's going on in Paris. Across the channel, Molière, the greatest of all French comedy playwrights, has written a play called The Misanthrope. It is an enormous hit, back across the channel, surges into English, never to retreat. Misanthrope has been very common in the English language ever since. Okay, so how do we use this word today? It's actually not hard, given the number of misanthropes around these days, but how about this? One of the very famous misanthropes in English literature is Charles Dickens's Scrooge in the Christmas Carol. And in that story, there's this scene where somebody's hitting him up for money for charity for people who don't want to go into debtor's prison because they would rather die. And Scrooge says, oh yeah, well, if they would rather die, let them get to it because we need to reduce the surplus population. That's a misanthrope for sure. On my personal statement or sentence with misanthropes, I would say, I really do not care for misanthropes. I like people and I prefer philanthropists, which is the opposite of misanthrope. It's like a philanthropist likes people. So if you're a misanthrope, stay away. Don't come near me. I got no use for you. I like philanthropists instead. Okay, you guys, use this word down in the comments, and I guess I'll see you Wednesday, huh? Remember, everybody, if you're going to buy books, then don't go to the big boys. Let's support independent booksellers, especially for easy books like this one, Dickens' Christmas Carol. Everybody's got this one, right? Or perhaps something that's a little more unusual, like Racine. French theater from the 1660s. This guy was a contemporary of Molière's, but he wasn't funny at all. He was really serious. Or what about this one? Unbelievable. The Cambridge Companion to Restoration Theater. Amazing. Okay, you guys. Make sure you support independent booksellers at bookshop.org/shop/word of the day.